Hey guys, the Kamsh here. Today I thought we'd do a little bit of a throwback to mid-range Paladin, deck that used to be played a lot, pretty dominant on ladder, and now it's receded a little bit, but I think it still might be good. Let's go ahead and take a look at the deck list that I built and then play some games with it. So to start off with, we have two Zombie Chows, really good against any of, there's a lot of Zoo right now, there's a lot of Aggro Shaman, there's a lot of Secret Paladin. Zombie Chow is just a really good card right now, probably the best one drop, and so we want to play it as much as we can before it leaves for standard. We have one equality just because there are some patrons running around and some more late game decks, and in combination with Consecrate or just like Muster Recruits or Juggler, equality can help us do a full board clear while keeping some of our board, which is pretty sweet. We have one Owl just for utility. After we equality, we can silence one of our own creatures to heal it back. Can obviously silence things like Death Rattles and stuff like that. Just a really nice versatile card. Double Juggler, double Mini-Bot, just for that good early game start. And Juggler obviously synergizes with things like Muster and just like our True Heart. And obviously our Hero Power, Murloc Knight, etc. Trickle's just really good in the deck. We're splitting out Coghammer and True Silver 1-1. We don't want too many weapons because Muster also gives us weapons, and so does Tyrion when he dies. So we don't want to play too many, but Coghammer's good because if we have a big creature on board, like Lotheb, for example, is big enough, or ideal case scenario, Boom or something like that, then we give a Divine Shield and Taunt, which is really powerful. Lets it trade up, and it's also just a 2/3 weapon, which is pretty solid. And then True Silver, because it is a little bit of extra healing and also just deals with a lot of mid-range stuff. Can develop it on turn 4 and kill something, they play something else, then you can kill something else and then play one of your creatures, which is nice. Double Muster, because Muster's a really good card. We're also playing one Quartermaster, it synergizes. Also works with Juggler, like we said. One Aldor, because we want to... it's just, we don't want too many 3-drops. We're also playing Uldamans, they're kind of the same. But Aldor is a 3/3 for 3, which is a solid body, and also makes something small, which is nice. One BGH to kill Boom and other big things. 2 Consecrate for board control, because a lot of the decks right now make tokens and stuff like that. Stuff like Zoo, you really want your Consecrates. Also works with equality. Double Uldaman. 2 Aldor can be kind of awkward sometimes because they can maybe not have creatures. You just have to play them as 3/3s. But Uldaman, you can buff your own things. The only time it's awkward is if they have things smaller than 3/3s on the board and you don't have any creatures. You're at exactly 4 mana. But at that point, you can usually drop a Shredder. So, Uldaman's just a really good card. One Murloc Knight, this is more of a 6-drop because you always want a Hero Power right after it, but just gets a lot of value, makes a lot of Murlocs. If you get another Murloc Knight off it, they basically have to, twist the other or something like that, otherwise you're going to lose. Double Shredder because it's the best 4-drop. One Healbot for healing. One Harrison because there's a lot of Rogue. There's not that much Rogue, but it does work against Rogue, and there's a lot of Aggro Shaman where you can Harrison Doomhammer, which is a blow. There's a lot of Secret Paladin, they always have weapons. There's a lot of Warrior right now, so Harrison's just really good. A Lotheb against stuff like Freeze Mage. Freeze Mage isn't that good of a matchup, so you want stuff like Lotheb. Also good against a lot of other classes. One Quartermaster to make your 1/1s into really big threats, so they always have to worry about clearing them. You don't need 2, because even if the first one doesn't work out for some reason, they'll always be scared of the second one. They'll always clear recruits, which is nice. One Belcher, just for the additional taunt against some of the more aggressive decks. One Justicar True Heart. Justicar is one of the best cards in grindier matchups. It just makes your Hero Power make 2 1/1s. And the longer the game goes, the more advantage that'll give you. No other Hero Power can really erase that. Dr. Boom, because it's obviously just one of the best minions. It is your only BGH target, so you do have to worry about it getting BGH'd and losing tempo from that. But the Moonbots often make up for that, and it's just a really good solid play. One Lay on Hands for extra healing and card draw against control decks or against the aggro decks when you need the healing. And of course Tyrion Fordrain, because it's the best all-around mid-range threat that or late-game threat that Paladin has access to. So that's the deck. Has some good matchups, has some bad matchups. Let's play some games and see how it goes.